So there's tonight's target, right up there. Dog's ready to go. And what's the name of this one?
Gelcharn.
Gelcharn. Right, we'll check in a bit later on. Okay, here we are. So we don't take this path.
That one, we go that one.
No, we don't go this
Don't go that one.
So the first Y you come to,
Keep left.
keep left. And it's the next Y. So if we were to take that, it actually goes round in front and up to this guy over here, which is very pretty and probably has lovely views, but it's not tonight's target. Shall we? Okay, here we are. We just go up this guy here, and then we follow that up all the way up to the summit. There's your view, the A9, bed and breakfast, and the railway crossing. It's stunning. Speaking of stunning, how are you finding this hill, darling?
Steep.
How steep?
Pardon?
How steep?
Could do with an escalator.
You do with an escalator. Well said. Not much of a path at this point. It peters out quite quickly. But it's pretty obvious which way we're going. Summit's up behind that, so let's get going. Over there in the distance is Schiehallion. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's Fiona. Nice dry path.
Ha! It's a bit wet.
Bit wet. So it sort of disappears, and then you got lots of these boggy tracks. You just gotta follow it as best you can. We're coming up to a fence post. Storm is loving it. She's also mucky, covered in mud. That'll be fun in the tent. Drumochter Pass over there, where the A9 comes over, and the power line's a bit ugly, but there you go. Well, it's been a while since we did any bits to camera, but by looking at the footage here, you probably think that we only just did a bit to camera, because it doesn't look like we've come very far, but it's all the way up here, and it is a bit of a slog. Very boggy in spots, and we're very slow.
Huh.
Sun setting over there. So over this rise is a plateau where we could camp, or we can keep going, and then there's another up onto the summit. There's Schiehallion over there, and the Band of Venus. Well, best get going while we still have light.
Yeah, we missed the sunset.
Yeah, we totally did. We were the slowest hill walkers, which makes for longer videos. You're welcome. Right over there, there's a windbreak and a cairn. And I can imagine, in bad weather, you'd think you'd made it. But the summit is up over this way somewhere. There's the sunset just behind the hills. There's the summit.
Wow.
Oh, it's still a ways to go. A glorious sunset. So, that's target number 1. Over here's target number 2. Target number 3 is that one way in the back. Target number 4 is on the other side here. But tonight, what are we doing? Are we going to do number 1 tonight, do you think? Or do you want to pitch here?
I think it could be nice to get up on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So let's stop talking and let's get up there.
Oh wow, look. Gosh,
It's just amazing.
that is lovely. Don't trip on the dog.
Okay, number 42 for us. Gail.
Gail Khan.
Gail.
Khan.
Gail.
Khan.
Gail Khan. Wow.
Wow. Lovely.
Right. Well, we best try to find a place to pitch.
And that's hard. A lot of rocks.
A lot of rocks. Bit of grass over there. Want to come over here?
The sun coming up.
There we go. Sun coming up. Morning. We had a lovely night, didn't we?
We did.
And yeah, this is swinging around. That's our view this morning. So over towards Delphini that way. And there's the sun. Okay, so back up to the summit this morning. We actually went up to the summit and had a cheeky wee whiskey last night, sitting in the dark in the summit cairn, which was lovely. But let's get cracking, I guess.
Yeah, so we haven't said. And over there, the Ben Alder Hills.
Yeah, we think that one in behind there is Ben Alder. We think.
And we do have a view over to Schiehallion this way. When we're up on the bump. We do. Okay.
Yeah, let's get going. That's the cairn that we touched last night. That was number 42 for us. This one over here in the center of the frame, that is possibly going to be number 2 for us today. We're not sure what we're going to do, so number 3 is over there. What we might do is go out and do what is normally the 3rd one, the 4th one, and then come back and camp up there. It adds a good 5 miles to the day, I think. But we've got the whole day. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. All right. Shall we get cracking?
Okay.
So we've just continued around the summit and we're following a track. I think it's actually a deer track. So we're heading down to this Bilach. You can actually see there's a Land Rover track up and along, and then we'll follow that on up to, well, there's another Bilach up there between that summit and the one over here. And we'll figure out what to do by there. Now, one thing we do have to worry about this morning is water. So we've only got about 400 mils left because we went through a lot of water last night. The dog needed water. There wasn't a lot of water lying about up here, which we always say bring lots of water. So anyway, we better find a water source and filter up. We've just come down there, all the way down. There's a runner coming down now. And we are sitting here at this lovely Bilach. We've come off the path a bit to look for water, and I think I hear some running water down here. So we're going to take our packs off and sit down and get some water.
I don't know if you can see. I think the sun might be too bright, but Phil is. I can barely even see. Where is he? He's way down over there. Can't even see him anymore. Disappeared in search of water.
Okay, I had to go quite far off the beaten track, but I've found some water. We're all filled up. I need to climb back up there towards Fiona, where Fiona and Storm are waiting.
Okay, there he is, way over there, just reappeared after what seems like 3 months of searching. Starting to wonder whether I was going to have to call out search and rescue. But it looks like we have water, so that's good. Gosh, there's a signpost up there.
There we go, that's where we came from. What a slog. An alder over there. We're just coming up to the top of the ridge, trying to decide if we go do that one next, or go do the 2 over that way and come back and camp here tonight. You ready, Storm? Let's go. I think it's a fence post.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what we've decided, we're going to go off and get number 2, which is called, what's it called?
A varkneer.
There we go. I've left my pack there, you can see it in the camera, because it's really heavy. It's been a while since we've done mountains with full
With
packs.
full weight, yeah.
So I'm totally feeling it.
We're not quite match fit.
No.
So we did have a notion about walking out to do the other 2 and then come back and camp on this. So then we've just got a short bit back to the car in the morning. But
We've decided not to do
we've
that.
decided that we're just
because we don't want to do that twice
Yeah,
with weight.
Yeah, basically.
So,
with wee packs, probably no bother.
yeah. So my pack is there. The summit is literally right up there. So we'll see in a minute. Inquiring minds want to know if this is the summit or not. Number 43 for us.
The Horses Hill.
The Horses Hill.
There.
Whee. Hey, Stormy, well done. Well done, Storm. Look at that view. Back over to Gilharm, the first one, all the way around to the Alders. Looking over at the next two. And you can see over there, you can hear me, it's very windy, it's the Drumochter Pass on the A9. Oh, summit photo. Okay, summit take two. Apparently that here is not the summit, the first one is. Fiona's gone rushing ahead of Storm and I to get the summit.
Yeah, that's
So this little one's the summit, the big one's not the summit.
That's hilarious.
It's very funny. I've checked.
It is cute to check.
Okay. Here's the summit. Alright, number 43.
For the second time.
What's it called?
Varkanyk.
Varkanyk.
There we go.
Okay. There you go, Stormy. Well done. 43.
New summit picture.
New summit pick. Mark. Okay. So we're just on our way. We come across this interesting cairn made out of old fence posts. But as we've just come down that way. There's the next one. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so we are near the summit of this peak here, which is not the actual Munro. The actual Munro is up there. So what are we going to do, darling?
Well, so the path sort of goes up that way and then across, but we're just going to aim off towards the fence posts up there and cut that summit out.
It's a beautiful day. That's where we've come from. Of course, over here, up to this guy, and around here. But it is quite a slog.
But it is beautiful.
Awesome.
It is really, really lovely, and there's hardly anybody here. Like, we've seen a couple of people going the other way around before, and you know, I think we've seen one runner and two guys go that way. But the hill is almost empty. But even if there was more people here, I think what's nice about it is it sort of feels nice and spread out. It doesn't feel busy, even when you do see other people.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, Storm, you ready? Storm's having a whale of a time. All right, come on, let's go.
So I don't know how visible this is. You can sort of see it, but if you look here, you've got the trail from the airplane, and then the sun is making it continue down as a shadow. It looks like a continuous arc. So here we go. Oh, there we are. Back to the sun there, and you can just see it's casting the shadow of the trail all the way back down again. really cool. We were stood here for a few minutes trying to figure out what it was because it looked like it was something coming up from the ground. It goes all the way down.
Almost like a small rocket had taken
Yeah,
off and
yeah.
left a smoke trail or
It's
something.
really cool.
Yeah.
So we just thought we'd point that out. There we go.
Wait.
Oh yeah. And we're approaching the summit. Well, we've still got a wee bit to go.
Got a wee bit to go. So we skipped.
We skipped. So yeah, you can see some people further ahead there, I think. So the path goes over that way. They kind of cut off a little bit further than we did. We came up that way and just cut across. And now we're making the last push up towards the summit, we hope. And probably stop for an early lunch there. Eh?
Yeah, 11's.
Yeah. All right then.
So we're approaching the summit, and we saw over here on the left there's an enormous, looks like a shelter cairn over there. The line of fence posts goes this way, and looking at the map, it's not clear if that's the summit. It sort of looks like the summit is in line with these fence posts.
But they also they curve around the fence posts.
Do they?
Yeah.
So that could be the summit.
Yeah.
But we're going to follow the fence
We'll
posts
just
anyway
follow the fence line.
and see where that takes us. Okay, so we've gone on a little further, and it's pretty clear that that is most likely the summit, which is what it looked like, but at the same time,
These hills are a bit deceptive.
they can be very deceptive over what is the actual summit. But I have to say, that looks like a lovely spot for 11's.
It certainly does.
Right, we'll bring you back in a minute. Storm beats us there. Alright. Yay! Number 44.
Into the main.
Number 44. Smile at the camera. Right. Quite lovely.
Pardon?
Quite lovely.
It's beautiful.
So we're just in the shelter cairn, enjoying our 11's. And what do we see sticking out from under a rock? Somebody else's rubbish.
It's been buried there.
It's been
actively buried there. It's really quite sad.
So somebody just put the rubbish there and covered it with rocks. So, well, we carry dog poo bags with us, so we're going to clean that up.
Yep. Yeah, we've got to go round
Here.
round the quarry.
That was nice 11's.
Well,
a curry.
I think we've been stopped for quite a while, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been stopped for
what time is it?
40 minutes or something.
What's the time just now?
I'm not sure.
Whoa.
It's very windy. But yeah, very sad that we found people actively hiding rubbish. And we always try to pick up anything that we see, but it saddens us that somebody bought a Thai curry. Looked like it might be Marks and Spencer's. Might not be, don't quote me on that. Brought it up here, ate it, and then put the rubbish underneath a boulder. And Fiona just caught the edge of it. She could just see the edge of it. And we thought, oh, what's that under there? And I lifted the boulder up, and there's somebody's rubbish. So if you're coming in the hills, sure, you know, if you see rubbish, pick it up, take it down. That's what we're doing. But more importantly, don't leave rubbish.
Yeah.
Don't come up with anything you're not willing to take down with you. Anyway, rant over. Let's show you where we're going now. Oh, excuse the terrible camera work. That's where we're going. So we're just going to follow this fence line a bit, but we have to go quite far back, and then we drop down there.
Yeah, we'll go around the edge of the quarry.
Up to that summit.
Yeah. We also figured out, we were looking over there, and don't know if you can see that anymore, but over the Ben Alder Hills at the other side of that are the three hills that we were thinking about doing this weekend, but decided
to come to these
on
ones.
these instead.
Yeah.
So the Crag Peachy, Gyalcarn, and I forget the other one.
Oh, look again there in the distance. I don't know it's kind of the camera, but
Oh yeah,
Schiehallion, the
Schiehallion.
pointy one. Then in behind that, you see some rumpity-bumpity ones.
Look over there,
That's
is that
my
an
line.
eagle?
Oh, look at that. That is an
Two.
eagle. Two of them. White-tailed eagles.
Wow.
Oh, that is amazing. God, they're enormous.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that is okay. There we go. You just keep coming down. You'll see a path. It does disappear occasionally, but it comes back up. Here we are, and we're aiming for this path, the other side of that wee body of water. It's not even a muffin. And then across, and then there's a path that goes off that way and around and up, and then one that goes straight up. And we're just deliberating which one we'll take. We might take the straight up. Obviously steeper, but you're out of it sooner. So anyway, bring you back. Here we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, here we are.
Here we are at the bottom of our next one. Went up this way, and that's where we came down. Quite a long descent, not too tough. Just got to take your time.
I think it was about 300 meters, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but something like that. Okay, so our path is right there, and we'll head on up.
We're very glad that the bog is quite dry.
Yeah, bogus. Yeah. We've had a lot of rain recently, but the last few days, week or so, it's been pretty good. So we're enjoying. Look, I'm not even sinking. No
We're not
sinking.
sinking.
Enjoying a dryish bog.
Yeah.
All right. We'll probably check in halfway up. Okay. This is us. Whoops, sorry. This is us just now. No, I don't think anybody's saying it. Should we try that again? This is us just now. Nice gradual climb, very pleasant. It was fairly steep down there coming out of the bog.
But not as bad as it looks.
Not as bad as it looks, so just remember that when you're coming down the other side. The tricky part today was there was no wind down there, it's totally sheltered.
So it was really hot.
Yeah, really hot. But you get out of it quite quick. And now you can see the cairn. Some people on the last mountain, which was called
Ben Oodlemeen.
Ben Oodlemeen. And then we're on to this. It's our last one of the day. I think we go up here and we sort of veer to the right once we hit a plateau.
Yeah.
Storm is loving it, but drinking lots of water, as are we.
Yes, those people are going back down.
Oh, are we?
So we're seeing a few people coming up just, I think, to do that one there and go back down, because you can do that from the car park at the cottage.
Yeah.
I think it's about 5 miles from the cottage to there. So 10 miles, just over 10 miles round trip. Gosh.
Okay, so here we are. Straight shot up to the summit. So we've come from down here. I don't know if you can see the cairn way over there. We've come up here. There's another way you can swoop around and come up this way, which might actually be more popular. And certainly if you're going down this way, you might want to do that.
Yeah, that seems to be
deep.
where everybody's heading.
So yeah, up this way.
Nearly
Onwards
there.
and upwards. All right. Anyway, so here we go. Number 45 for us. Here we go. Views opening up. Oh.
Wow.
Well done. Look at that view. All the way up the A9 up towards Can you see Abbey more? Actually, Dalwhinnie first. Just stunning. And again, Schiehallion dominating the skyline down to our south. So I guess we better figure out what we're going to do now.
Yeah.
Just not sure.
Maybe we get the packs off and have a wee wander and have a think.
Yeah. It's only 20 to 2 in the afternoon, and that's after we stopped and chatted with a lovely couple.
Yeah.
So what should we do?
I just don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
So
I think it's taken us less time than we thought
yeah.
it would. You know.
Well, we were
like,
going to camp up here.
Well, we were, but like even with the time that we've been making today, I thought it would take us 2 hours to get here, but actually it's taken us less than that from the last one. But like, yeah, and that we're not going fast.
No, we're not fast.
We're not going fast at all.
If you've watched our other videos, you'll know we're not fast.
And we're faster today than we were.
So we might end up going home
Yeah.
and doing the chores tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, here we go. Just continuing down. So we're heading down this way, down to the A9, and then we have to walk all the way back over to the other side, there where the car is. I best get a move on it. Right, so that's better. Our bridge is down there. We've come from all the way up there.
Scarnjach 4.
Scania 4.
Scarnjach.
Scarnjach 4. Vor, I think.
The big Scree Hill.
The big Scree Hill it means, and we can vouch for that. And yeah, that's the A9 over there, so we've got to get down there and then walk 6 kilometers back up to the car. So, let's keep going. Okay, so you come to this, which is a track, goes all the way up. It's to service these grouse butts. You can just see one there in the picture. So we just head down here. It's going to be a bit rubbish, but boggy. We'll probably stay to the one side. That is the spur of Blair Athol. Sow. Sorry, the sow of Blair Athol. This great big thing here. Looks kind of cool, but that's not on today's agenda. All right, Storm, ready to go?
Where do you see them exactly?
Right down there. So we've just come down over there. You can't really see it actually, but we're now onto Land Rover track, and
you can just see it if you come here.
Have a wee shufty. Oh yes, there you go. So we've come down from that guy, and ultimately that guy, and over to that guy, and this one here that you can't see is behind, and another one behind it. So I'd say it's been a good weekend.
Yeah.
So we're just going to walk back up here, then we have to walk down to the A9, and then we've got a 6 kilometer slog along the A9 back up to where our car is. So not sure how many times you'll hear from us before then, but look at that, what a view. All right,
yeah,
best get cracking. Well, this bit's a bit rubbish alongside the A9, and it's very, very hot. You loving it?
It's quite warm.
It is quite warm. Well, we just stopped to give the dog some water because she's really struggling in this heat. And that guy right there, that was the second one we did. The first one we did is in behind, and at the foot of that is where the car is. And 2 more kilometers of this. It's the most unpleasant thing about this walk, that's for sure.